Hello and welcome back. Another week, another episode of the Garden of Ethan. Now, did lots of things going on to start with on this one. Did we miss? Also, first of all, we know going in, I'm going to be jumping around conversations, especially since that's what I always do. But also, no notes for this one. No notes, no thoughts, head empty. But we go in. First of all, I very much apologize if it is kind of echoey in this room. If you couldn't, well, I'm sure the title has something to do with this. I moved, I'm gone, I'm in a different place. Wow, that's why there is nothing behind me, which I'm excited about just myself, because it makes it easier to cut myself out for thumbnails. But hopefully, in the next coming weeks, slowly things will pop up behind me. That'll be good. But yeah, if it's a bit echoey, there's nothing to cushion sound. I don't know how that all works. You see all those people have those like foamy bits on the walls, and you're just they look interesting. Should I invest in that? Yes, but would I just prefer to have art on the walls? Also, yes. Also, I want to have the RGB lights. I think that'll be so cool. I think they are slightly stigmatized with dickhead gamer males, but if the shoe fits. Also, you can do it nicely. A bit of backlighting that's a different color could be kind of fun. Also, that it's very dark, but I am wearing a shirt. You can't really, I did pop it up before, but now I look like I'm running a council of vampires. So not exactly the vibe we're gonna go with, but I was I don't really have many shirts left to wear, so we're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. This shirt, I've obviously got a singlet on, because I didn't want to button it up, because this is one of those shirts, it's a black one, it has that material where you, if I wear it out, I look just like a waiter, and so it's not my go-to pick, because I have waited before. I love serving food, but I don't want to be mistaken as one while I'm just going about my business. There's nothing I've worn this and a tie before, I think to a formal or something way back in the day, and I picked a green tie because it was to match my partner's dress. Wow, I blended in. How was I supposed to know? How old would I have been? Ooh, year 11, 17, 16. How would 16-year-old me know? Have the forethought to think that a black shirt and then a green tie. Well, the green tie wasn't, my fault. It was, how did I accidentally match the wait staff? Because they were wearing green ties and black shirts, and I was are they gonna know, are they gonna march me into the back and put me on a shift? Because I was that is not what I'm here for. Yeah, I don't know oh yeah, shirt. I've really gone on a tangent. It's just, that's, every time I pull out this shirt, I am reminded myself of that whole debacle when that one time, if I was 16, that would have been 8 years, that one time 8 years ago, where I dressed exactly like the waitstaff and was scared that I was going to be put in the kitchen doing the dishes. When I was a waiter, sorry, we're on a weird tangent now. When I was a waiter, we had to do on certain days we had dish staff to do the dishes and stuff, and I'd just wait and greet and do all that stuff. But on the slow days, they didn't pay for a dish staff. That was my respect to anyone who does that job. That was my least favorite part about waiting. Waiting is really fun. I enjoy, well, I say that everything comes with pros and cons. We loved a lot of it. We hated a lot of it. But washing the dishes was, especially I hated it. So literally you couldn't get me in. They'd be oh, you're on it. And I was I will literally go clean the toilets. It's just, Also, I feel like, and this is going on to another tangent, every like commercial, industrial, I don't know what word it is, but sinks and benches and things that are in restaurants, supermarkets, things that you work at, like, you know, desks, where you have to do something while standing, is heightist. Is that a thing? Derogatory to height. All benches and things that are made are heightist. Yeah, we're going to go with that because they make all these things for, like, I don't know what the average human size is if you add us all up, but we're going to assume maybe like 5, 6. Would that be like the average? I could Google it, but that's going to go with my guess. So everything's like made to fit around. I'm not even that tall. I am like dead on 6 foot. And also everyone that I tell, I'm like, yeah, I'm 6 foot. They always think I'm lying. I am been very odd. If I was, the thing with men when they're like 5'10" to 5'11" and they're like, or even 5'9", they're like, no, I'm 6 foot. I swear to you, I am a legitimate 6 foot. I think I'm like 183 centimeters tall. I was like, I had the specs. I wouldn't care if I was 5'10". I just am literally 6 foot. But every bench and everything, when I worked in supermarkets, when I worked in waiting, everything is that I like slightly have to lean to look at different things. You have to like lean down and your back is fucked. Like after any amount of time working, like it just hurts so much. And I remember doing those dishes and the trough and the sink have been so low too. And you have to like lean and grab and you're always hunched over because like you're doing things. And my back would be in agony. I'd be like, babes, hoist this thing up. I'll do it. I don't care. I'm just like, but I am not developing back issues. When did I start working there? Maybe like 18, 19. I was like, I'm not getting back issues at 19. No fucking way are you developing my back issues. I was like, not happening. I will not do it. Anywho, how did we get there? This shirt. That's where we came from. Well, I'm wearing a shirt to fit the theme of the pod, even though it's going to be over soon because I'm running out of shirts. And okay, now we have a good segue. I've moved. It has been a very interesting, stressful process. I've only moved one at a time. First of all, to hit that segue, I have too many clothes. I was like, I could buy more shirts. I am not buying any more clothes because if I have to move again, literally ever, I'm just going to burn a bunch of them because I'd give them away. I'd take them to like an op shop. But holy shit, was I unprepared. I was like, why do I have so many? I'm like filling my new wardrobe. I'm like, what is half of this crap? But I moved. I have only moved one other time, and that was to the house that you have seen every other video like be done in. Moving there was not very hard. And that really fucked me over for my expectations for this move. Because moving into that place, all I moved with me was like my PC, all my knickknacks, and I think that was it. I bought a bed, I bought a mattress, my housemate and I bought a couch, my housemate and I bought a TV, I bought a TV, I bought a couple of desks, but like everything that I got, and like I was still working another job then, I was like, yeah, fine. I have to get these things because obviously I'm moving out of my parents' house. These are things I need, which are still things I'm using currently. But I was like, yeah, I'll, buy them, get them delivered. Fantastic. Everything came to the house, set it all up. We were there for like 2 years. It was great. I was like, I've got all this stuff now. I'm set. Did it ever occur to me in mind that I would then have to move all the stuff and not everything just gets delivered to you magically through the portal of, a delivery system when you buy something new? Oh my God. But to be fair, the big stuff actually wasn't the hardest stuff. It was I have so much crap. Like I have crap and I love all my crap. I love crap. I am a self-diagnosed hoarder. Like not actually, but I kind of am. Like I really don't like throwing things away. I love to keep everything. I'm a very sentimental person too. Everything that I have, I would also like to say that attributes to having a self-proclaimed good memory. I feel like I have a fairly good memory. I feel like then every memory I attribute to items that are attached to those memories, therefore everything has sentimental value, therefore I keep it because I don't want to throw it away, because every time I look at it, I get, well, if it's a positive memory, I get that positive memory. I'm like, no way am I throwing that out. Quite literally ever. Like, it will go with me to my grave. And I've, like, some things people find when they come over and they'll be like, what is this? I'll be like, oh, that one thing that reminds me of this thing from 20 years ago. That's it. Like, literally every time. Now, this is another tangent. As a child, I loved the Polar Express movies. Movie. I thought it was the most amazing thing. I still love it. Do not get me wrong. And if you've seen it, you ring the bell in the movie and you hear the sound and you're like, oh, it's Christmas. You still believe, you still like have that faith in like your childhood joy. It's like a beautiful like metaphor. And I think it's so great. Every bell I have ever got, I have kept. Don't know why. I just attribute bells to the Polar Express and will never throw them out. There's this like Easter bunnies in Australia that you get like over Easter. Lindt make them, and they're a cute little bunny, and they have a little like red collar and a bell on it. They're really cute. If I remember, hopefully I'll put up a picture, but no promises. You could easily Google it. You'll know, some people will know what I'm talking about. But every time I've got one, over the years, I always keep the bell. Whether they get thrown out by my parents or I lose them, that's not the story here. Is I always keep them. I never just grab them, I throw them out. I will take it off the bunny, I'll wear it on my wrist for a day, put it in a drawer, never see it again, but I will keep it. And I will make sure I have it, because that thing is attributed to that fun memory. And I'm like, I've still got the childhood joy. I still believe, I still got that. And I am nuts for it. And I understand I'm nuts for it, but that is why I have so much crap, and moving is tough. But honestly, the moving my stuff wasn't too bad. It's like the setting up, putting things away, finding places for everything, cleaning. It's semi-hell, but it's not the worst thing in the world. But I'm getting sick of, like, I have friends coming over tonight, and I only moved. My first day was Saturday, and it is Tuesday currently. This is going up like on the day, which is fun for once, because usually I do them a week ahead. But I'm hopefully going to start doing them on the day, because it feels more like in the moment, which is fun, especially when we go back to normality and like catch up on fun current events and stuff. Where was I? Oh, yes. I have friends coming over tonight, and I have just like, there's boxes everywhere, and I've been busting my ass trying to like get everything clean, and I'm nearly done. I was like, I'll film this, and then I have to vacuum the entire house, which is going to ruin me, because again, I feel like it always hurts maybe just I have a bad back. Maybe that's the realization. Maybe I just am a 80-year-old man in a 24-year-old body. That could be the realization I am making currently. Oh, wow. You just got a live shot of me, been like, maybe I have back problems and I should go see someone. Like, I don't know, a chiropractor? I don't know, just bending hurts me. Anywho, the story I came here to tell, the fun moving, well, fun wasn't exactly the word, but the moving story I have, the main thing I wanted to cover in this episode. So my old housemate, because currently now I live alone, but my old housemate, who is my best friend, great man. He's going to live with his girlfriend, and that's the best for them. I was like, dude, let me help you. I would be so happy to help you move. I'm a great friend. I'm a great best friend. I was like, why wouldn't I offer to help you move? Like, it can't be that hard. Like, I kind of know your game plan. Like, this will be easy. We work together well. This will be fine. It won't be hard at all. Won't be difficult. Maybe take, 5 or 6 hours. Max. I was like, then I'll be on my way. I'll take my stuff home. That'll be it. Boy, was I fucking wrong. Was I the most wrong person in existence? Yes. So, I'll recap you this day. It was last Friday. We got up at 7 in the morning, which is not that early. We get up earlier to go to the gym, but we had to get to his parents' house to move some stuff they were giving him to move into his place. His dad was lovely and was going to drive like the moving truck for him while we are in the car zipping around. And so we get there, move some stuff in, take some time. We're like, okay, we're doing well. Day is still young. Move some heavy stuff, but was like feeling strong, feeling good. I was like happy with my moving ability. I was feeling great. We get back to where we used to live. And this is where time just kind of became an illusion at this point. We moved, I don't even feel like that much stuff, but like maybe a lot of stuff, maybe not, maybe a lot of heavy items. Very hard to get out of our old house because there was a lot of really small turns for a lot of really big things, a lot of steps, like not a lot of steps, just a couple of steps to really make things like that extra bit difficult, spicy and difficult. Which was fucking annoying as anything. But not the worst thing. Mood, spirit still strong, feeling good, feeling ready to fight the day. But so then we venture out to drive to his new place. His dad's in the truck going straight there. We had to pick up the keys for his house, and we also had to stop by a post office because I ordered my Wi-Fi modem. Got it sent to my parents' house because I was like, they'll get it for me and bring it inside. They missed the package because wonderful, love them very much, but they missed my package. So I had to go pick them up at a thing. We picked up the keys and it was already maybe 1 o'clock. I don't even know, but that's where I'm going to throw a random pin at the time wheel. And I was like, how are we here? Like, where did the time go? Like, it was 7 o'clock, we got up, and now I was like, nothing's adding up. You know what I mean? But I pick up my Wi-Fi box, I was like, good, that means I'll have Wi-Fi when I get to my new place in a couple of hours, because I was like, it'll be fine. Even though I knew the game plan, the game plan goes on, but I was still confident that it wouldn't take that long. Boy, was I wrong. But we move on. We get to his new place. We're like, cool. Got to move. He's got to, do the checks for the house, for renting and stuff, for yada yada. Cool. You do that. Him and his dad and I moved some stuff that could do two people's stuff, where we're putting in places, we're putting things in the house. Time is going on, and it's also moving so quickly, but everything felt like it was moving slowly as well. I was just like, what the actual fuck is going on? It was lucky. Actually, I was going to say it was lucky it was a nice day because, got to join the sun. No, I did get, slightly burnt. Because I didn't think I'd just be standing around in the sun so much. Not that badly, just a little. It goes because my arms are hairy, I look slightly less pale than I am. Just on my arms, therefore, I am, as you can see, very pale. But, it goes your arm, not that pale, and then it's my body, very pale. And then there's this little strip of red where, from where my shirt went to where my hairy arms start. And I was like, fantastic. I look like a Neapolitan ice cream. That was basically it. It was just white with the white vanilla, red strawberry, and then I guess chocolate brown because my hair's brown. So, it's a loose analogy, but it works enough. So we move all that stuff out. It's 3 or 4 o'clock. And again, we're where has the day gone? I don't know what's going on, but time is not working properly. So we have to go back to our house because we have to do two trips to his house, which is, so much fun. Love moving. I'm still in good spirits. Actually, I kind of wasn't because I was feeling awful. We hadn't eaten since... Did we even have breakfast? I don't know. Really getting delirious at this point. But we're to his dad, we're going to stop at to get his modem from his local post, new local post office. And then we'll get some Hungry Jacks for American viewers. I will help. Hungry Jack's is Burger King. That's the one. I was like, which one is it connected to? Burger King in America is Hungry Jack's here, even though they are like very different. It's like the same. It's meant to be the same thing. I'm pretty sure because when Burger King wanted to move to Australia, Macca's bought the rights for the name Burger King in Australia, so they had to switch them. I think that's the reason behind it. There, fun facts with Ethan. But we like get some Hungry Jacks. We eat that. Eating that was great because I needed nutrients and sustenance, but it also made me feel like a mid-afternoon nap, because you know when you are very tired and you have something to eat and you're just like, all I could want to do now is just lie down, fall asleep, curl up into a little ball and just never wake up again. That was my feeling. But he's like disassembling the couch. I'm trying to run around and do some of my stuff because I was like, shit, like I've still got things to do. So I'm doing that, which is like me frantically like trying to get stuff done while he's doing the couch. We move more heavy stuff into the truck and we're like, great. Now we have to go to his girlfriend's house. By this point, it's probably like 5 or 6 o'clock. Or 7 or 8. I don't know, because we got there to his girlfriend's house when it was like duskish. By the time we left, it was dark. We moved some of her heavy stuff. That was actually the easiest amount of moving we did today. I felt like I did a good day's workout. Like I was feeling like, I lifted some heavy things. I'm feeling good. Besides feeling sick half the day and like very out of it for like lack of food and sustenance and probably like very dehydrated. Other than that, I was feeling mentally somewhat feeling pretty great. I still had like the gusto. I was like, we're still soldiering on. And then we go to his place again. Oh God. And it was probably, maybe it was later than I thought. It was probably like, 9 or 10 o'clock when we got there. Moved all this stuff in. Oh no, it wouldn't have been 9. Maybe it would have been like 9 o'clock. Moved all the second load of stuff in his house. Moved some of the stuff that we left outside in the house. Kind of just got all the big things like while I was there and his dad was there to help. And we're like, okay, there was a lot of random downtime. We're like, okay, we also have to go back to our old place one more time. The third time that we have to go back to our old place. This was the last time I was there. Obviously, he had to pick up his cat and like a couple more things, and I had all my stuff. There was like one carload to take home because the night before I did everything with my dad, and he helped me move. But we go back there. We probably get there maybe like 10:30, 11. We're still soldiering on. So we've gone, if we got up at 7, started at 8, we'd already passed the 12-hour mark of the day, work, like just doing stuff. I was like itching to do literally anything else, but now is the time I have to get all my stuff. I'm like packing stuff, still haven't eaten. I like couldn't tell if I'm starving or I wanted to throw up. I was like still moving stuff. Mum was like, oh, do you want me to come over and help you? I was like, babe, we're not even close. It got to like probably midnight. No, probably like 12:30 when we finally finished wrapping up. Obviously, I was semi-emotional. I nearly cried my eyes out on the way home because like it's hard, like leaving a place, not living with your best friend anymore. Also, like he has a cat that spent its first year of its life with the last year that we were there, so I've got attachments to that too. But luckily I get to go visit a lot, and he's staying over this weekend, the cat, because I'm babysitting, and it'll be a cute little. I feel like a parent. I'm just like, oh my god, he gets to stay over this weekend. I'm so excited. I'm excited until he wakes me up early. But so that was like, it was a very like emotional ride home. I was like talking to my mum on the phone to like distract myself, but I was like, there's just a lot of feelings going on, and that's always going to be like, moving how everything's changed. Like it's a lot of change. And am I the best with change? I'm not bad, but I'm not great. So it was a lot going on. And I think that I expected it. So at least I knew it was coming. So I was like a bit mentally prepared for it. So I get to my new place here at like 1:30. in the morning, like 1:30 a.m. And I was like, I am so fucking tired. All I want to do is just curl up and go to sleep. Can I do that? Absolutely fucking not, because I've got a car full of stuff and I don't really want to leave the stuff in my car. Not that I don't trust people in the building I am in, trust them at all, but I was like, I will have anxiety about it because I am nuts and I will think about it all night and not go to sleep. Therefore, I have to make trips and unload my car. And what did I have to do? Take the stairs, just take the stairs, put them inside. I was like, but it is 1:30 and I don't want to wake anyone up. So got to be quiet. Though I didn't take any less. I still took as much as I could on every trip. I made 11 trips from my car to my place, up a flight of stairs. And by that 11th trip, because I was counting, because I wanted to know, also adds for the story, I was ready. I was just like, I want to sleep for 48 hours. I was like, I'm so mentally tired, physically tired. That's all the amounts of tired I could be. But I was just like, everything about this has just absolutely just ruined me. And I was like, I am so done. Get in bed by 2:30. I think probably maybe 2 o'clock, maybe 2:30, and then I lie there, and of course, as soon as you get to lie down, even though you're so tired, your brain goes, no, I think we'll take another half an hour at least to get to sleep. I woke up the next day, so not feeling great. The whole next day, I was like, I was literally doing the best zombie movie. I was a literal zombie. I was like, cast me in Zombieland, cast me in The Walking Dead, because I'm doing absolutely fantastic at this zombie impression. All you need me to do is do a moving day before, and I will kick it out of the park, because I am the absolute most sluggish, scary looking ghoul you will ever see. I was wrecked, but it was good. It was at least good to get it all done in that day. And to help, my friend out is always good to do that. And yeah, it was an experience. It was a good experience, not the most, but to be able to get hands always fun. But oh my god, just getting out, starting moving stuff at 8. We got up at 7. We got to his parents' house around 8:30, and that's when moving started, and to finish moving at 2:30 a.m. Could we split it over a couple of days? Mate, well, he works a more regimented job, so we couldn't just take all the days off, and we had to be out by a certain time. It was just not planned well, and we definitely felt the effects of that. But it was good to get it all done in one day, even though it's do you prefer 3 kind of okay days or one hellish day? I prefer to get it over and done with in one hellish day. 3 days where you're just it wasn't hard to do, but also I feel kind of tired. I prefer to just feel horrible one day and then good the next, not the next day, but the next couple after that, then drag it out over 3 or 4 days. I think that's just a better plan, you know what I mean? But yeah, do you let me know? Do y'all have any bad moving stories? Because I need to actually, I want to hear them. I was just depends how bad they are. Bad, fun, quirky moving stories. Because I don't want to cry reading a comment. But it was any you had a really long day moving, or just lost some luggage but got it back. I will be too sad for you if it's horrible and you something breaks or never gets back. I hate those stories where people yeah, we were bringing an urn and it cracked and grandma went everywhere. You just go, oh my god. That is I love laughing at people's misfortune, but there are some things that happen, especially times of stress, where I can relate to it too much. I'm nah, it will send me over the edge. Just no, grandma, no, you're not on the bottom of the floor. Just come back to me. Oh, urns are wild. Sorry, that's another topic, but let me know, because I want to feel better about my moving day, so y'all are here to help me out. But yeah, how, moving, wild stuff. I was gonna do a house tour, but everything's I don't know if like how like there's so many things of like how good I can try a vlog, but whether you want it or not, do let me know. Everything's a bit of sorts. I could at least do like a fun. There's nothing in here, but I could do a room tour, or at least show you my desk setup, because I feel like I did a lot better on my desk this time than I did. I've got a lot more space, which is fun. I put my 2 tables that I already had that had like a TV on it in my bedroom, but I put both of them, so I have a mega desk. Anyone seen The Office? I feel like Dwight. I feel great. I have mega desk. I have like a corner desk. I've got my PC here so I can do my like reaction stuff. And then I've just got fun room for crafts. Also like things like I can, look, I just, I don't know why I had to demonstrate drinking. That's something we all know how to do mostly, but everything used to be like so cramped on this one desk, and it would always look so busy. Like y'all never got to see it, but I'd have them all there. I'd just be like, oh, my desk is so like, when you have less space, everything feels a lot like not dirtier, but like more messy, busy, overcrowded. Like, and you look at it and you're like, shit, like, did I really let it get to that? But having all the space, I'm like, everything feels great. Like, I don't feel like everything's just like exploding with crap. I'm like, I got space. Everything feels good, feels great. It's amazing. But yeah, I'm kind of addicted to mega desks. Like a corner desk is really fun. I could go like a couple more. Like I just do a square of desks and I'll sit in the middle. I could get like a couple of I could get a TV behind me. It's like a fake green screen. I mean, a green screen could be fun too, but God only knows I do not know how to set that up. I've tried in my editing before. I have tried the green screen feature. Never been more confused in my life. Could I Google a tutorial? Yes, I could. Could I learn how to do it? Yes, but oh my God, I just tried it. I love to like do things myself and like be like, I didn't need someone else to tell me, and then always goes wrong, or I do it the probably longest and hardest way that it exists, and it's hell. But we're fine adding a clip every now and then. But maybe if I remind myself to. I love it how I keep saying this and then barely ever remember to put the pictures in. Maybe I'll try and pop up a picture of Mega Desk. I say that. Please don't be sad if I forget. Sometimes I like edit it and I'll be like, making sure everything else is like good, like volumes as good as I can get it. And then I'll like post it and be like, shit, forgot to add all those things I said I would. Because the less I have to re-listen to myself, the better. Because when you have to edit all the videos of yourself and listening to yourself, sometimes you get a bit sick of the voice. I love what I produce, but having the worst thing is I love everything I do. But the worst thing is when I'm watching like editing back and I laugh at my own jokes. Oh, nothing feels stranger is where I laugh at my own bits and I'm just like, yo. I need to stop. Like, I need to be stopped. I prefer being in a constant state of just like ambivalent, just like neutral to myself. But when I catch myself laughing at my own jokes, that's where I'm like, I need a break. I need to stop. I can't do any more editing for at least an hour. So I hope you've enjoyed the tangent train of this episode because it is wild. I hope I have finished every story I have started or every thought I have started because I am very good, as you know, at just completely going off the fucking rails. But I think I did okay. I think I managed to stay switched on for most of it. I should have said also there's construction happening around this place. So if you hear any like random crashes, bangs, people that aren't me, just that's what it is. Hopefully when I denoise my audio it'll happen, but I think that'll be going on for a little bit. So just so I'm letting you in. We're like I feel like the podcast, like the inner circle. We're like you get to know all the tidbits, the inside out. You get to know more. Do let me know if you got to the end. Congratulations. I know it's a challenge listening to myself. I gotta stop putting myself down, but also self-deprecation is a fun form of comedy and I love it. But Do let me know if you'd like to hear me talk about anything in the next couple of weeks. Any questions to me, relevant to whatever, could be me specifically. Anything I'm watching. I was thinking, I don't know, Australia. But I always love getting input to talk about anything that y'all want me to talk about or would be interesting in listening. Even just broad topics that are fun and lighthearted, let me know, because I love getting something and being able to chat with y'all about it, so we can. It's it's like our inner circle fun conversations. So yeah, do let me know. Other than that, I have more vacuuming to do, moving to do, putting things away to do, so I have to get to that. But I hope you're having a splendid day. I hope you've enjoyed this absolute train crash of an episode, but I hope you'll forgive me for that. Other than that, I hope you're having a great day, and I hope to see you in the next one.